Welcome, seekers, to Beyond the Map's Edge, where clues hide in constellations, truth echoes in stone, and sometimes the real weight of a clue is forged in silence. Today's mystery? The anvil. It's a symbol we've seen before, in myth, in metal, in cartoon chaos. But what if the anvils scattered across the American West are more than rocks and ridgelines? What if they're guideposts pointing to something greater? There's an Anvil Rock in Washington, an Anvil Mountain in Oregon, an Anvil Peak in Wyoming, and even Anvil Mountains in Colorado and Arizona. Too many to ignore. Too well placed to be coincidence. And if you're thinking of a certain desert duo, Coyote and Roadrunner, you might be closer than you think. So where should we be looking? What is the anvil trying to tell us? Is it a marker of transformation? A warning? Or a forge for the light itself? Let's follow the trail. This is Beyond the Map's Edge. And today, we drop the hammer. Anvil Lake is tucked deep within the Absaroka-Beartooth Wilderness in Montana. No trails. No markers. Just untouched land, grizzly country, and a black mirror of water reflecting the cosmos. One explorer described it like this. It looked like candles in paper bags were scattered all over the lake, dozens of luminaries resting on a slate surface that was the big black lake. That's not just poetic. That's symbolic. Stars on the surface. Light above and below. Reflection as revelation. Could Anvil Lake be more than a remote beauty spot? Could it be a symbolic marker? Let's talk about the word anvil. An anvil is where things are forged, where steel meets fire, where transformation happens. In mythology and literature, anvils symbolize creation through struggle, the shaping of destiny, and sometimes the weight of purpose. Now add this layer. The light reflections on the lake form stars, a cosmic forging. Ground. Could this be where earth and sky meet, where ideas are made real? Now, let's take a detour. Acme. A word burned into pop culture thanks to Looney Tunes and cartoon logic. In those cartoons, Acme was everything: explosives, gadgets, trampolines, and yes, anvils. But think deeper. Acme comes from the Greek word acme, which means the peak, or the highest point. So now we have an anvil place of forging, acme, a peak or moment of transformation, a wilderness lake that reflects stars like candles, and suddenly this feels less random and more like a metaphorical forge of truth. So what do we make of this? Anvil Lake sits quiet, deep in Montana, miles from the noise. But when the sky aligns and the water stills it, reflects the stars, like a blueprint, a trail not drawn, but mirrored. And maybe that's the point. The treasure isn't where the map ends, it's where the stars touch the lake, where the weight of the anvil meets the light of the heavens, and where those who go beyond the trail find the clearest reflections. This is Beyond the Map's Edge. And tonight the sky might just be watching you back. An anvil in Washington. An anvil in Oregon. Another in Wyoming, Colorado, and Arizona. It's like the word is echoing across the Westcast in iron across 5 states. So where do we look? Enter Acme, Coyote Roadrunner. Let's bring in the cartoon logic. In Looney Tunes, who always gets crushed by the anvil? The coyote. And who's always one step ahead? The Roadrunner. Here's where it gets fun. The coyote represents persistence but also blind chasing. The Roadrunner? Instinct, precision, effortless avoidance. Maybe this is a hint from Posey. Don't be the coyote, always chasing blindly. Be the Roadrunner, see the drop before it happens. Could this mean only one of these anvil locations is right-on? The rest are decoys for the determined but distracted? Let's weigh the anvil locations. Washington, Anvil Rock, near coastlines and deep wilderness. Little as Noenthus might represent mystery or reflection. Oregon, Anvil Mountain, near the Three Sisters and other volcanic regions. Ties to forging, heat, and creation. Wyoming, Anvil Peak, Absaroka-Beartooth. This is near Anvil Lake, the one reflecting stars. This is the poetic one, filled with cosmic symbolism. Colorado, Anvil Mountain, near Silverton, part of the San Juan Range. mining history, iron-rich soil, transformation. Arizona Anvil Mountain. More obscure. Arizona also gives us heat, trickster energy, and Acme desert vibes. What if the real clue is the pattern? 5 anvils, 5 potential drops. But what do anvils do? They forge, they flatten, they mark turning points. So maybe the question isn't just where is the anvil? It's where is the anvil doing the most symbolic work? And that leads us back to Wyoming Anvil Peak and Anvil Lake. This is the only location where the anvil sits beside a lake that reflects the stars, untouched, remote, sacred. It's not just an anvil, it's a mirror, a threshold, a forge for starlight. The coyote chases. The roadrunner watches the shadows shift on the canyon walls. And maybe the treasure waits not where the anvil crushes, but where it transforms. So where should we look? Maybe it's not about the loudest droppy, but the quietest reflection. This is beyond the map's ejon sometimes. The map folds at the corners, where the sky meets stone and the Acme crate hasn't landed yet. Beep beep.
Searching for a whisper in the pines. Mystery lurks in the shadow of the oaks. Legacy of treasure buried in lines. Legends wrapped in nature's unspoken jokes. Footprints fade in the morning dew. Gold hides beneath moss and vine. Legends lead to fortunes anew in the breast of mountains standing fine. Beyond the map, where secrets lie, hearts race beneath the endless sky. Riches wait, where all goes sigh. Adventurers take the leap and fly, fly, echoes of yore weave the tale. Forest fence whispers still alive. Once a dream, now a winding trail. New quests on the horizon arrive. Stars guide the restless hearts, following the call of ancient charts. Whispers lead for those who start to chase the dream with insatiable smarts. Beyond the map, where secrets lie, hearts race Stars guide the restless,